Okay, let's start with the secret number one. Allow yourself to make a decision. Okay, this is about strategy that empowers decision. Okay, so actually, you know what? The cause of people feeling not confident, there are many things of them. One of them is that the limiting belief that they have, you know. But why they got limiting belief or something that they feel that, oh, why I cannot do this? I'm not good enough. So I'm too young, I'm too old, like that. Because the most important limiting belief is the feeling shame and guilt about what happened in the past. So this might happen to you. This might happen to everyone. But that's okay. Once we know our limiting belief, we have awareness of that, then we're gonna discover how to empowering yourself later on. You know, like I say, that I discover is starting from your mind. Mind is the first factor. What you think matters. So if you accept your limiting belief, right? It's happened in the past, you keep collecting it and then you accept it. Then it becomes your own truth. So you just believe it. You just believe it with the subconscious mind. That actually is not about something wrong, but actually it's happening to you. So it's just become, you know, very sad that people accept limiting belief and become the truth. So your thinking is matters, right? That's why people are not confident, right? So how is possibility that to make you feel more confident, right? So I would like to pick Robin Sharma quote. This is one of good things that if you read this, you will realize that it is true. Let me read it for you. We are all here for some special reason. Stop being a prisoner of your past. Become the architect of your future. Wow, how is that cool? Become architect of your future. That is the point. The point is that what is the future? You are going to architect yourself. Okay, this is empowering yourself, right? Okay, and how to empowering yourself? Empowering yourself, actually, maybe the concept, there's many of them, but one concept that I tell you, remember, to transform your doubt into decision, the only way to do is empowering yourself. And I would like to use a strategy called T.A.B.L.E. You know, T.A.B.L.E, let me show you. This is a T.A.B.L.E, right? The T.A.B.L.E is actually, this is the top table, right? And then the legs, right? Of course, they become the table and stand firm like table. They got to have like 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 3 lah. I mean 4 is the best. Then the table still stand firmly, still be a table, right? So what is not table? What is not table mean if one day the legs were cut and gone, maybe the table become collapsed, you know, and no more as a table. So this is the way that we are going to cut the legs and make sure that the top table, this one will be collapsed and no more. So what's the things that I like to talk about is that the limiting belief, okay? The limiting belief is that something that you may think of many things that I used to give you example, right? One example that actually happened to me, and I like you to follow this because this is really happening. My life is actually this example, right? So let me go through from start. I use T.A.B.L.E as the acronym for this strategy. So we'll go step by step table, right? But first with the top table, let's put like, I am too old to start new training business, right? Of course, at that time, I can have this belief. Because why I can have this belief? The first thing is that because I have evidence to support them, support this belief, right? That's why I start with the first T, which is table legs, right? Table legs is the evidence that make my limiting belief stand firm, right? So what are those thoughts that actually supporting the table and make my limiting belief stand firm? Okay, so let's see one of them. Okay, of course, when I like to start, when I about 50 years, 50 years plus, that means I should reserve my retirement fund, right? And also keep it for spending in the rest of my life. So I shouldn't risk it now. It's just like my egg. I need to really keep it, safely, carefully for the rest of my life. Yes. Okay, this is one of the thoughts that support my limiting belief, right? Look at the other one. Yes, I live so far here till now. I can see that the world is changing fast. Everyone agree, and I really seeing that I cannot really catch the trend. This is true, but okay, is it support my limiting belief? Next one may be, okay, if I have to start the new business like training, of course, many people have started already. Am I too late? Yes, I'm too late because yes, many people already started. Why not? And the other reason, the other thought that support my limiting belief again is that, of course, this is the economic recession. Not just economic, that this pandemic is also caused the economy recession. So why I need to get into the crisis now, right? So it sounds reasonable, right? So that's why I make my table stand firm, right? This is T, first T, which is not wrong. People always, if they got limiting belief, they got the reason to support that. It's okay. It's okay to have that, but have your thinking at the moment for a while. Let's park your table, your limiting belief, your table legs for a while. Let's pause it for a while. Look at the table. Yes, you still have limiting belief with you. You still have evidence to support you. Now, A, from table, A is alternative. Alternative means allow yourself to think of, is there any possible way that you can think of? I would call this kind of reframing, right? Try to reframe whether, what else could this mean, right? What else could this mean? And just what else? Maybe you need to add, what else could this mean more positive for this thought, right? Let's see. You say you need to reserve your retirement fund, right? And what else could that be the meaning of this, right? Yes, you can invest money in other source, mutual fund. Somebody will be say, okay, I would have my money invest in somewhere else, like also somebody like gold, invest in stock market, whatever, right? What else could it be if the world is changing fast, right? If the world is changing fast, why not? There are so many sources of knowledge that I can, attend, I learn. There are so many courses in online platform. Many of them, I would say Udemy and Quora, lots of them. So even world is changing fast. But of course, the other way is that, wow, it's gonna be a lot to learn, right? Sound positive. And many people have started, way ahead. That means many people mean many subject, many expertise. So that means why need to chasing up all of them? Just focus on your strength, right? That could be the other way of thinking positively. And how about economy crisis? Of course, from the experience, I've seen that many crises happen in the past, every 10 years, every 5 years, but there's still opportunity in crisis, because I've seen a lot of millionaires, born in the crisis last time and become millionaire this time, right? So this is very good to hold your negative thought and have some positive thought. At least you have allowed yourself to hang there and think of maybe a chance that you can leave your limiting belief out of your way. Okay. Now, park there for a while. Back to the table with all the evidence that support the tabletop. Your limiting belief, still remember, your limiting belief is still being called I am too old to start new training business, and all these evidences to support, right? So this is the thing. You need to think of all these thoughts, all this evidence. Is it really give you a benefit or really a BS to you? Think about it, right? BS or benefit? What question to ask? Okay. So this is a question that I love the most. I learned that from Brandon Burchard as well. This is a powerful question. Just yes or no, right? This is a yes/no question, which is very powerful, right? The first one is that, will this thought give me to my desired life? Okay. Wow. Yeah. Let's ask this question to each of evidence that support the limiting belief. Come to the second question. Will the thoughts verifiable and fair? Is it proven? Is it true? Or is it fair to you to think like that? Right? Is it up to you to say yes or no to all this? Right? To all this evidence that support your limiting belief? Yes or no? Right? The next one. Will this situation, because some thought is depend on this situation as well, right? Is this thought, is this situation in your control, right? Is it in your hand? Can you do something about this? Maybe you need to decide yes or no, right? Okay, in my case, right? How did I answer this? Okay, let I share this to you. In this case, I shall reserve my fund, my retirement fund, right? So is it yes or no? Yes, it's benefit to me. If I don't drink it, it's yes, right? And the world is changing, and I cannot catch the trend. Is it really benefit me? No, this is not benefit to me at all. Right? If I don't catch the trend, and so what? It's gonna give me benefit? No. Is this something that give me to my desire life? No. Right? And I'm too late. Is it really benefit me? No. Is it fair for me to think that I'm late? No. Right? So in this case, no benefit to me at all. And the last one, economy crisis, recession, is that in my control? Definitely not. The situation like this is never be in my control. So it's no. Congratulations. I said it no. Net answer is no. I know. That means I probably saying that all this thought is not going to be my benefit, or it's all BS to me, right? So if you come to this stage, when you practice this, when you come to this stage of strategy, which is B, right? T.A.B. Now we come to the third one, B. Benefit or BS. If it's no to your answer, congratulations. You have a high chance, to leave out of your limiting belief, right? Okay, now don't waste time. Let's go to the next one. L represents legs to be broken, right? Now you seeing that now your evidence, your thoughts that support your limiting belief is not going to give you benefit, right? It's going to give you BS. So why I need to still keep my thought like that? Now it's time I going to break all these legs, How can I going to break all these legs, Some thought from alternative, remember? Some thought that you think positively from the A alternative can be used, or you can think of anything that you can think of, when you want to break the legs now, right? One thing I could think of course, the first leg, right? Reserve my money, but of course, when I think of I want to start my business, why I need to start big one? I can start some small business first. Maybe I'm just growing, day by day, month by month, year by year, right? I can succeed it big time later on. Don't waste money now, big time, right? So, first leg, I break it, right? Okay. Now the second thought. You know that even the world is changing fast, but you know what? The knowledge nowadays will become obsolete in every 5 years. So don't worry, it will go obsolete anyway. You need to relearn. You need to learn new things all the time. So when you say you can't catch up with the trend, it's not true. Okay, it's not true. So I break the second leg. Okay. Many people have started up already. I'm too late, right? So not true, because my age, my friend have retired from company and succeed in training business. A few of them already. So that's proven it's not true that we came so late after retire. No, that is another leg that is been broken. Okay. The last one is economic crisis. Yes, even it's true. It's economy scary, right? You shouldn't be playful on that. But the point is that every time I can see newborn successful business person in the previous recession and become a new millionaire, that means it doesn't prove that this belief or this situation will be always true to you. Then I break all the legs now. See, all the legs become broken, right? What next is gonna be? What do you think? What next is gonna be? Right? What next is gonna be is that tabletop cannot be there. It needs to be collapsed, right? Like I said earlier, table become a table when the table got firm, stand firmly with all four legs. Now four legs been broken. The top table collapsed. That means your limiting belief should be gone now, right? Congratulations, right? Congratulations. That is the thing. Now you really get rid of your limiting belief, which is a great step for you from now on, right? So let's start with the new step. The last one is E. You see, table, we got T.A.B.L.E. is the last one. So empowering belief, right? Now no more limiting belief. Now you need to empower yourself, right? The same concept, before you really having empowering belief. Sometimes I sit down here, sit in the table, sit in the chair, and I don't see any empowering belief I could think of. But of course, it's fair. But I like to introduce these three powerful questions that you ask yourself and figure out what could that be to constitute to your empowering belief. The first question, so what judgment can I let go now? Ask yourself, what judgment that actually you should let go, right? You used to judge people like that, you used to judge situations like that. Now, anything you need to let go, right? This is even more powerful question. What will make me a role model now? That means if you do whatever you believe now to do something now, would this gonna make me become a role model? Would people who respect you, will follow you as a role model? Wow, this is really powerful, right? And if you want to take action from now, what is the next action under the right ecology? Well, let me explain ecology term a little bit. Ecology, basically, that means environment. That means something that physical, people, water, woods, anything. It may be mainly, what I mentioned, ecology is probably some other people. That means what the action that you do with the right ethics, or no harmful to other people, no harmful to environment, no harmful to animal, so on and so forth. So these three questions, if you asking, sit on a chair quietly, reflect yourself, have a piece of paper, write it down, and think about it. You will come up with something about your belief, which is something that I'm gonna share with you, that what could be the empowering belief. Then before you have that, you say, wow, breakthrough, right? Breakthrough, because after all, I pondering, contemplating the question again and again. Wow, breakthrough, I see what could be my empowering belief, right? Now, I use a table again, right? Table can be limiting belief, but table, I really change a brand new table. It's different look, different quality. It's bigger and it's also more beautiful in my sense. So the table also represents your belief. The tabletop is empowering belief. Right now, after I gone through three questions, this is gonna be my empowering belief. I can start a career of trainer at my 55 years of age. Wow. Is it empowering, isn't it? Yes. Even at 55 years, I can start my trainer business. Why not? And I have reason to support. Okay, let's see now what could be my reason to support, right? Okay, let's do first one. Of course, I have experiences in business more than 25 years. I have such a great value to contribute, right? So why not? The more year, that means the more I can contribute, right? And is this something that you say, the more you teach people, then the more you become the great trainer in your niche, right? Because if you focus, let's say, do it and do it and do it, you become expert in your area, right? So why not, right? You cannot be a trainer of a jack of all fruits, right? You can be your niche. This can be your niche. And this is not about this is something that I feel that this is not about you cannot know everything, but you can give and make a great result to the client, right? So this thought, I think this is powerful, because if you think of, if you don't know enough, You won't start and you won't give others. But if you start to give others, if you don't know, you keep come back and learn and find out, do research, and you become great still, right? And like I said, to start the new business at old age is maybe risk, but why not? Let's start a small business. Let's start small first, and while you start small and go along, you can keep building your capability, credibility, right, to your audience, and then you become success, famous, well known at the end, right? And the most important thing is that you won't need to risk your saving, right, or my saving, right? Is it powerful? Powerful belief supporting powerful thoughts. The evidences that support this powerful thought to make sure that you are now believe in what's supposed to be, and that will make you feel confident, because no more limiting belief to obstruct you anymore, to hold you back anymore. Now you feel confident. You can boost your confidence because you have empowering belief, to change your doubt to decision, right? That is the process of T.A.B.L.E strategy that make empowering decision for you. Okay, it's come so far. T.A.B.L.E, let me what I call conclude. It's a conclusion, short. Make it short, each of them, for you to remember. T.A.B.L.E, is this all supporting evidence to limiting belief? A, alternative, right? It's just reframing what else could this positively mean, right? Then B means, is it benefit? If that answer are no, yes, high chance to succeed, because it's no benefit to you when you think of the evidence that support your limiting belief. L, legs to be broken. Of course, once you have all the evidence that can destroy all evidence, then the legs should be broken and whatever, you know what, and then the limiting belief also have to be collapsed as well, right? And last but not least, empowering belief. So, and reinforce all evidence that's supporting your new belief. Okay, so now this is the T.A.B.L.E strategy in conclusion for you to boost your self-confidence at the end, right? Okay, just finish and complete the secret number 1, which is allow yourself to make decision with the T.A.B.L.E strategy. Okay, right.